This is the oh great. This is part 2 of the epic fails that I did with my friend. Apparently my video skipped again and we accidentally missed the first stage of the 4th world, which is, I guess, water stages? This video is also the last video that I have pre-recorded and I'm doing post-commentaries. The next one, which will probably be somewhere today that I should be recording it, will include me trying to do commentary while I play. So that will be some kind of fun. I'm not sure. As long, as I can count the time that I'm actually doing it, which is even a little bit better than a single reminder. Now this I'm going to be telling you what I remember I kept telling him to do. Which was, forget about the flower and run, but apparently he just doesn't feel like it. I actually listened to my last video, and if you hear anything, any weird sounds, it's just because, you would randomly hear my ice cubes jingle in my cup. He was kind of new to everything, so every time I told him, every time we got stars, which I guess was once or twice that we got him, I told him just run, and he would just sit there and stay behind, so after he got in the bubble, it was pretty easy for me to do. See, in the last one I kept failing, but this one, I was just kept saying over and over again, I got my mojo back, I'm so good, I'm so amazing now. And then I was like, oh yeah, and then I didn't get my 1-up, so it was kind of sad about that. I did manage to get my 40 lives back again, so that was good. I'm expecting to actually check right now, as soon as this video is done, and be able to see how many I've got, and then start talking about that. I think the purpose of what I'm trying to do is basically I'm trying to get up to 99 lives without doing anything special. The 1-ups because of the star, like I did in the first video, that's something different. Oh yeah, I told him too. I didn't tell him about the giant rocks, giant steel boxes that would kill him. So I just let him be in. At the last moment I was like, oh yeah, you might want to get out of the way. And he's like, what do you mean? And then everything falls on him, so I just laughed like crazy. Also, if anybody was wondering how I get this kind of quality and why it appears so small, basically what I do is I play using my DVD player. And yeah, I didn't want to die, so I just decided to kill both of us at once. And then I forgot that we didn't have any more items, so I was like, oh no. But on the bright side, there was a mushroom close to us, so I was like, okay, that makes sense, that works pretty well. If you hear any rustling or plasticky thing, it's just because I'm trying to eat Airheads Extremes. I haven't had these in a long time, I just found them the other day, so I was excited. And of course I died. He died because of the stone, and I died because of the dry bones. It was an on and off day for us, especially for me. I knew that I lost the power-up, but it really didn't matter to me because I knew that I can get it back at a really close area. Because in reality, all this level is just being able to balance yourself on the levers. And find secret passageways, like this one, for example. There wouldn't be just a whole bunch of them there, so I thought that there was like something wrong with it, so I went there after I saw it in a video way back. But I remembered, I was like, I do see the little hidden room. And then my friend over here, he's so smart. He's like the master genius of everything, apparently. Because he decides just to ditch me and take my power-ups and never use them. And then I went up with him and I'm like, just stay there, don't move. But of course he moved and almost killed himself. And then he tried to use it a whole bunch of times. Obviously, you couldn't go through the pipe, so everybody knows that. If you play the game. This is what I meant. This area right here. It's just looking for the right timing. That's it. Of course, my friend doesn't understand that, so he just decides to die. But the good thing is that I finally got to him before that. See? If it wouldn't have done anything, I would have ended up dying. But it's just waiting for the correct block to come along. Like that. That was a perfect chance for me, so I was like, okay, I'll take it. I think I told him to go up there and try to get the coin, and he ended up dying. So I just waited, and I was like, haha, you have to wait for the last one. Like that. And there's an extra area up there. Wait, there's an extra area on top of that. There you go. And it just gives you a whole bunch of coins. Perfect for 1-ups or anything like that. Although I'm pretty surprised that I can't find any fire power up there. Now let me explain why I get those video errors sometimes. I'm not sure what it is, but sometimes when I go over like the 17-minute limit, it doesn't, my computer doesn't appear to like me. Like, it'll just say that it can't read the disc, and no matter how many times I try, it's like, nope, can't do it. I'm too dumb to do it. So I just forget it. I'm like, you know what, forget it. Screw you. Forget you. I was so excited, I was like, yes, we get to go to the mushroom. After we beat that level. And of course, he died, so we had to give him another continue.
I'm back.
And he was back for about like 15 times in another game.
Let's go.
Oh yeah, I remember telling him that he had to stay down, because in this level you might want to, it's better if you stay down. Unless you have really good aim. Because those squids, basically, if you're too high up, they attack you. And then they follow you. But it's best to stay down, and that way they can't get you. And that kind of sucked. I got all seven, almost all 8, and the last moment it went. Oh wait, and if you get a flag in this level, apparently that purple fish does not like it and runs away. But the squid doesn't, so I don't understand that. It's an Easter egg. No, I'm just kidding. And then I remember there was a place here, so I told him to hold on for a second. And of course, he just leaves me, so I'm like, hold on, bro, what are you doing? And then he just makes me go away. So I'm just sitting there, just like trying to survive. And then I remember that if you push the P button, all the pipes turn off. And then you can go up there to get a secret star coin. And then you can get a cool power-up to swim into the water, which really doesn't help you, since I stink at that. And shooting is not my best either. And swimming, everything about water. Even the old games, like the Super Mario Brothers 1, 2, 3, any of those, I do not like water levels. I'm actually gonna do a Let's Play of the old Super Mario. Like, the first 3 that came out, and the Super Mario Bros. All-Stars, the Anniversary Edition. I'm actually gonna get that, so if anybody likes that, you know, go ahead and give me a comment of any other, like, Mario games that you know that are really good. The reason why I went back just now to try and get that was because I thought there was a star there. Unfortunately, I ended up dying. I wasn't expecting that. I was like, oh my goodness. Ugh. Actually, as a matter of fact, what was I gonna say? Oh no. I forgot. There we go. Those pauses, like sometimes I have to pause to go eat or just because my parents want to call me. And let me tell you, it is sometimes really, and look, my friend does it again, so I have to like push him back and then let him die, which then he has no more life. Unfortunately, this thing kills me as well. My friend's like, aha, that's what you get for killing me. I'm like, shut up. That's 15 lives. Just what continues, not with all the extra lives that he gets because of me. But whenever I pause, sorry, I just cut off like that. Whenever I pause, it's a race because I look around for my controller, and it'll be right behind me, and I'm looking around, I'm like, where is it? And I'm sitting there, I'm like, I can't leave it paused for too long. And then I find it right behind me, and then I'm trying to push the pause button, and it doesn't work. So it's sometimes, like, stressful, just because of that remote. Actually, wait. As a matter of fact, I won't be able to do the let's play the. I mean, I won't be able to do the Super Mario All Stars because I lend it to a friend right now, and I haven't given it to them yet. I mean, they haven't given it back to me yet, so I'm just waiting for that. It's ironic because the same thing happened to that same thing. How he got the star before me was ironic because he got it first. And then I told him, don't get into the bubble. Don't get into the bubble. He's like, I'm too scared because of that squid. And then I ended up catching up with him. I just told him to go through the pipe and he wouldn't do it. Like, the squid had beat him to it. I just went slowly. And then I threw him down because I didn't feel like letting him get to the end. Unfortunately, he pushed me to the side, so I was like, forget it. And then I got my 1-up! Yeah! That's how I roll. This 2-part series is coming to a close in about a minute. Or 3. Or 2, sorry. Not 3, because... Anyway. As soon as I saw the mushroom houses, I got so excited. See, watch. If you pause it, forget it. I lost what I was gonna say. And if I didn't remember from my last video about the blaming other people every time they lost, I get the blame for all of them.